Welcome to chapter 3. We'll be talking about content planning. A great plan is the difference between content that drifts and content that drives result. This chapter walks you through the five essential planning disciplines that every content marketer needs to master. One, content goals. What are your content goals? Define what you want your content to do to achieve. Then, buyer persona, build a clear picture of who you are creating the content for. Who are you creating this content for? Then, content topics. Use data and insight to develop a rich topic pipeline. There's need for you to use data and insight to develop a rich topic pipeline. Then content calendar, map out your content across platforms, formats, and timelines. What are the timelines of you publishing this content? Then content management system, choose the right tools to manage and publish your content. When you talk about content management system, we have different content management system. We have WordPress, we have Joomla. These are powerful content management system. So a great plan is the difference between content that fails and content that drives what result. And when you talk about content plan, you have to talk about content goals, buyer persona, content topics, content calendar, and content management system. Then types of content marketing goals. Before creating a single piece of content, you need to know what you are trying to achieve. Content marketing goals generally fall into five categories, and the most effective strategies address all of them in proportion to where your audience currently is. So, the success of your content marketing is extremely very what important. One, types of content marketing goals, we have awareness, engagement, affinity, conversion, advocacy. Make your brand visible to new audience who don't yet know you exist. Engagement, encourage your audience to interact with and share and respond to your content. Then affinity, build emotional connection and preference for your brand over competitor. Then in terms of conversion, drive prospects to take a specific action, sign up, purchase, and inquire. Do you understand? Conversion. Every content you are working on must have a call to action at the end of the content. What do you want your audience after studying or after reading your article or your blog post? What do you want them to do? You understand? Do you want them to sign up to your services? Do you want them to purchase a product or make what an inquiry? Then advocacy, turn loyal customers into active brand ambassadors who recommend you to others. Word of mouth marketing, very powerful. So, in terms of aligning content goals to business goals, there must be content goals, there must be business goals. One, you have to be consistent and you have to be timing. You understand? Align content publishing with key business moments. Wider business input involves sales, product, customer service team in your content planning process. Their frontline knowledge of customer question and needs is what's invaluable. Then website integration. Ensure your content strategy drives traffic to and is supported by a website that is optimized to convert visitors. Otherwise, you are leaving result on the table. So you have to ensure that you align content goals to business goals. Content goals should never exist in isolation. You understand? The most impactful content strategies are deeply connected to the wider business, meaning every content decision reinforces a commercial priority for the business. You understand that helps in conversion, helps in revenue generation, and also helps in ensuring that you position your brand as an authority in the industry. So, in terms of content goals in action, this is an example. Groove HQ, a customer support software as a service company, built a $5 million per year business almost entirely through content marketing. Their blog behind the scene, how we have built a $5 million per year business in 3 years, became one of the most transparent and followed startup blogs on the internet. Their approach, radical transparency, They shared real revenue numbers, real failures, real learnings, content that was genuinely useful and deeply human. The result was massive growth, organic growth, media coverage, and a loyal community that became their best marketing word channel. If you watch here, they said massive organic growth, search engine optimization, media coverage. You understand now? Owned media. We have owned media, we have paid media, we have earned media. Earned media, different media platforms were carrying their content, distributing their content, and a loyal community that became their best marketing channel. A loyal community. The beautiful thing is to build a loyal community. Once you build a loyal community, you don't have any problem in this world. You understand? Because that loyal community will keep talking about you, will keep sharing your content, will keep distributing your content to their friends and family, to their cycle, to their world. You understand? Until you become number one in that particular industry. So, we're going to continue our chapter 3, which is planning, in our next lesson. Thank you. And this course is brought to you by Hills of EdTech. Thank you.